let's get down to it, man. Kentucky versus Penn State in the Citrus Bowl. Let's go.
This is an interesting one.
Very.
Because Kentucky has showed me a lot this year. A lot.
They played okay against Georgia this year, too.
They did. This is the reason why I'm saying this is a very interesting game and it's hard for me to pick. Don't get me wrong. I love both teams. Kentucky showed me a little bit more than Penn State because Penn State, even though they lost Barkley and a couple other people, they still had a good season. Not going to take nothing away.
I think they only had 2 losses on the year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They only had 2 losses, so they still had a good year.
Right.
Kentucky in the SEC with the record they have, and they was ranked. You haven't seen that much from Kentucky, so they showed me something that they can be doing in the future. They can continue this. They're going to be a powerhouse in the SEC if they can continue this, but they have to continue to get they have to stay consistent.
Just like we said earlier in the podcast, just think about it. Kentucky's a basketball school.
Exactly. Kentucky's a basketball school.
Now they made it notable that Kentucky is a basketball and a football school.
Exactly. A lot of these basketball schools, their football teams are starting to take notice and like this ain't the only sport that's good.
Right.
And that's what I'm starting to like now because now the games that you would think like USA or LSU play Kentucky are automatic blowout. You can't say that about Kentucky now.
Not no more.
You can't say that because now they're beating top quality teams.
And they're being on national television now as well, so they're getting that exposure.
The only thing I say Kentucky struggles with is their quarterback play because he's not that accurate.
Yeah, he's very inconsistent.
That's the only thing I could say that could take away from Kentucky losing this game. If the quarterback play is good, they have a chance. Now, on the other hand, Penn State, their quarterback is better than the one at Kentucky.
Whoever that receiver is for Penn State he's great, yo.
I know
number one.
Yeah, number one, yeah.
I forgot his name, y'all, so forgive me, but you know.
Yeah, he's definitely talented. And that's what that and I think if Kentucky can make this a low-scoring game, they can win. But if it's a high-scoring game, I don't think they're going to beat Penn State. And after you pick your team, then I'm still debating, and then I'm going to go off mine.
Honestly, I'm going with Penn State here. I mean, I do like that running back from Kentucky. He's great. The ball can pound and ground. Downhill, that's my style. I like downhill runners. That's me. But I feel like Penn State not getting the respect that they got this year, only though they only had 2 losses. I don't think they got the respect this year. I think they did in the beginning knowing that they were undefeated. And then they got those 2 losses. I think one was to Ohio State. And I forgot what the other one was. But they did lose to Ohio State, and they should have beat Ohio State in that game.
I think they lost to Michigan.
Yeah, and they lost to Michigan. So those two games really hurt them. But I feel like they still a powerhouse school that can give Kentucky a run for their money. And it all comes down to where this Citrus Bowl is being played at. Is it being played in Florida? Is it going to be warm weather? Or is it going to be played in the cold? Or is it going to be played in the dome? We don't know. But I'm still taking Penn State here just because of the quarterback play alone. I think the quarterback play is better in Penn State than it is in Kentucky. So I'm taking Penn State here.
I'm going to take Penn State, but I think I'm going to regret it. But I'm going to take Penn State.
Why?
I don't know. I think Kentucky might sneak up on them. That's how I said if this is a low-scoring game, Kentucky's going to win this game.
Well, we got it on record here. So,
I'm going to take Penn State.
You'll take Penn State?
I'm going to take Penn State.
Okay, cool.